actual change or things that are going on in your life, then they'll want to. It's more of like it's attractive. It's very attractive, and so it brings people in.
Okay,
they're able to see that and how genuine it is. For those that aren't like that, it's like game recognized game. The real recognize the real. And you can't pull the wool over the eyes of those men in there because they've already been through it all.
Yeah.
Most of them already in there, behind manipulation, skills, and it's one of those situations where either you're going to be 100% dedicated and committed, or you're not. And if you're not, then they'll just kind of push you to the side.
Okay.
You don't have no credibility at all.
Okay.
So for those that do have credibility, it's a very small number.
Okay. So it's a small number, but you still, you stay a man and
because they respect you because they know what you're doing is real.
Okay. Amen, man. Love that.
One of the things, at least for me, that I saw was a lot of the guys, they're like, well, I can't come to Christ yet because I still have this and this I need to deal with. I think a lot of confusion is you have to be perfect as a Christian.
I might leave now.
Yeah. And so, I mean, really, in our ministry, one of the things we really try to portray or put out there is that is far from the case because, well, I know I'm far from perfect. You co-sign that?
Oh, man.
Is that how you say? You said, So, I mean, we're far from perfect, but, we strive every day to, portray Christ and let people know who Jesus is.
Okay. And I want to get some personal testimony. And I'm going to start with you, Kyle, because you've given yours online. And, that lets the whole world know. And I don't want to put anybody on the spot because some things, may be sensitive to others. But can you tell us what got you into prison?
Absolutely. Well, what had happened was I was stationed down in El Paso, Texas. And I was at Fort Bliss, and after I got after I got out the Army, I stayed in El Paso. I didn't leave and go back to Florida. I stayed there in El Paso, hanging out with my friends.
Like you were supposed to.
Like I should have. Like I should have. I should have went home.
I'm going to ad-lib for you.
Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, he does a good job of this, so it's going to be good.
Okay.
So I should have went back home. I didn't. Stayed in El Paso, going over to Mexico and Juarez and partying and all that stuff. Came across $223,000 one day.
Came across.
Yeah, I like how he came across it.
Okay.
On his website, on you guys' website is.
Let's put that into.
Okay. See what I have.
Those that need to know what came across.
Oh, in detail.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How I came across.
Yeah.
Well, this company has sent a check to me and my friend's apartment on accident. They sent it to the wrong address, and so I went into their account and transferred the money from their account into my personal bank account. And so here I am with $223,000, and because I heard money will make you happy. That's what's gonna make you happy. You have a lot of money. So I bought everything I want in life. I bought a brand new Hummer.
What was your first thought though?
When I got that money?
I
want
to know
like when I saw that money in my account because I didn't realize it was gonna work. And then when I looked at my bank account, I called to check my account.
Account look like?
I didn't personally.
You had a whole bunch of zeros. Let me change that.
They had a whole bunch of zeros in my account. I think I had like 89 cents. Then I had $223,000.89. Yeah. But my first thought when I was listening on, they said your account balance is $223,000.89. I was like, oh my gosh, this worked. Look at all this money.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this. So I went and bought a brand new Hummer. $63,000 cash. This is back in 2005. I bought an Escalade. I bought jewelry. I bought clothes. I bought myself a gold crown with purple diamonds in it because I crowned myself the king of El Paso. Shortest reign in history. And I would go out and pull out cash out the bank, $10,000 in cash, and spend it all in one day, and at the end of the night still be miserable. And I didn't know why. I couldn't figure it out. And 12 days later, like I said, shortest reign in history, 12 days later, the El Paso Police Department came knocking at my door because apparently it's illegal to steal money.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Go figure.
Yeah.
Go figure. It was insured, so they got it back. Nobody really got hurt. But yeah, so I get arrested and I'm sitting in the county jail, and they bring me my indictment, and it's as thick as the Bible. And this guy comes over, he says, "Man, by the time you get out of prison, it's gonna be flying cars." And I'm like, "Dude, why would you come and say something like that? I'm in here, so I'm about to go do 60 years." I was sick. And so this guy was like, "Hey man, we have to go to this church service. These guys are supposed to jump me. You know, will you and a couple guys go with me?" So me and a couple guys went to this church service. It was on a Wednesday, and this construction worker would come in and share the gospel. And what he said was, he said, "You know, if you had been the only person on this planet, Christ still would have came down and died for you." And I was like, "Wow, who is this man named Jesus Christ?" So I went back to my cell and I grabbed the Bible and just started reading the Gospels about who Jesus Christ was. And on October 6, 2005 is when I gave my life to Christ. Amen. And I was like, "Man, yeah, God, what you want me to do for the kingdom?" And I'm in prison at this time, and God's like, "Man, I want you to do Christian rap." And I was like, "What?" Because, you know, rap just really isn't my thing, even to this day. You know, I'm into rock music. As the guys in the studio can see my hair, you know, that's what I like. And so God was like, "Yeah, I want you to do Christian rap." And I'm like, no. And then I meet this guy. And he's like, "Yeah, Christian rap." I'm like, no. And I mean, I fought God on that for a while, and then he just kind of, you know, hit me in the gut. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send it.
Okay. Yeah. Wow. And you got into your hair. We're gonna go into another S.O.G song because we want to feed the people with the testimony and the music, Miss Lady. Let's go into another song, and we're gonna come back and talk about the hair. Go to SOGcamp.com and check out the hair. It changes like every time you see him.
Indeed it does.
Okay.